So thanks for talking to me about this. I just remember you were so helpful when William and I were first starting the business, and you helped us navigate all those early legal hoops and everything.
If I'm being honest, I hate attorneys. But I guess they do come in handy sometimes.
Yeah, that was a perfect storm for you guys, wasn't it? You just moved, you just had Susie. What was that, like a year and a half ago?
Oh, close. She'll be 2 next week. Yeah, December 1st.
Wow, really? William is a lucky, very lucky man to have Stephanie. And I think that just the way that she's a very sweet person.
So anyway, we haven't told anyone yet, and even, well, especially your folks. But do you remember that website guy that we were working with?
Vaguely, yeah. I remember William saying something about this just after Susie was born when I visited you in the hospital, yeah?
We had hired him to do web design, SEO optimization, and run the first big marketing push. So he ended up tinkering with a couple of WordPress pages, and he shot some footage for the site, but he never produced anything that we could actually use. Anyway, he ended up practically just disappearing, even though we had paid him about half of his fees up front.
Oh, wow. And you never went after him?
No. You know, at that point, we were scrambling to find another web designer. We needed to do the launch, and we were way behind. And I was a first-time mom, new mom, more than I could handle, almost on its own. And we ended up talking to a guy, William's friend from undergrad. He was a litigator at Shoe and White at that time, and he said it'd be hard to get anything from him anyway, because this guy Valendo is a solo operation, no real assets, etc.
Right. Unfortunately, that's not too uncommon for a defendant to be judgment-proof like that.
Oh, is that what you guys call it? Sounds like lawyer jargon for a deadbeat.
You know, I think that she genuinely likes me as a person.
Okay, so anyway, get this. We're watching the news a couple weeks ago, and who do we see being heralded as the up-and-coming rising star of the web world? Seems he landed a huge contract with a chain retailer out of Milwaukee. It's supposed to be the next Amazon.
No kidding. Same guy.
Oh yeah, same smarmy smile, same faux hipster, I'm a rugged mountain guy beard. Anyway, looks like he's doing pretty well for himself. So William was thinking that it might be worth it to go after him after all, see if we could get our money back.
It might be, yeah. Is Stephanie capable of playing me?
You know, it seems he might not want a lawsuit hanging over him now that he's got this, lucrative agreement. Maybe it'd make him more apt to settle. That is, if we can still sue him.
You should be good. I don't handle commercial litigation myself, but my firm does a lot of it. Statute of limitation is 4 years for breach of contract claims.
Okay, good. Well, wait, 4 years from when, though?
Well, from the date of breach, as soon as you realized that he wasn't going to hold up his end of the bargain.
Okay, well, we found out that Valendo was gone the day before Susie was born. And it was the day from hell, because I was actually meeting with the design team for the office. My water breaks right in the conference room in front of everyone. Right then, William calls to tell me that Valenda has run off with our money. And I have to interrupt him, and I have to tell him that we have to run off to the hospital because his daughter is coming early.
Yikes, I had no idea it went down like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect storm, like I said.
So, what do you think? Can we sue him? I mean, it's not a lot of money in the big scheme of things, but revenue has been less than we projected this year, so $100K would actually be pretty noticeable.
I think you're good to go. Okay, yeah. I think she might be able to kind of flirt her way into situations, and to use that into her favor, but I wouldn't fall for it. Tell you what, as soon as you get back to Chicago, email me anything you have on the contract. I have a conference in Vegas early part of next week, but as soon as I'm back, I'll take a look at it. I'll have a litigation lawyer help me out with it, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Alec. Oh, and I think we might be able to make it worth your while this time. If everything comes out okay, it shouldn't be a problem.
This wouldn't be that hard of a decision to go to court over. I mean, I imagine if we did have to hire somebody, they'd work on contingency and take what, like 10, 20%?
We can talk about that later.
I must say, you have recovered quite nicely. You might be back to even. Maybe.
Manipulative? Okay. Maybe a little. So, sue me.
Thank you.
Honey!
Hey,
Hey, honey.
What's up, buddy?
Oh, hey, Mom.